What's up everyone, it's Duststorm here, and we're doing another video show for our Pod TV YouTube series. This video is coming out pretty soon after the one that we just released yesterday, and that's because 343i has released a press release detailing some of the multiplayer stuff that we're going to see in Halo 4, along with a limited edition of Halo 4 that will be available on the release date of November 6th this year. So the multiplayer experience is being termed the Halo Infinity multiplayer experience, and that's because of the UNSC Infinity, which is the largest ship in the UNSC fleet to date. And that's where you're going to be taking your Spartan-IVs into multiplayer combat scenarios, including Spartan Ops and the classic multiplayer stuff that you used to, like Slayer, Capture the Flag, Oddball, that kind of stuff. So first off, they released some information on Spartan Ops, and how this is going to be delivered is there going to be cinematic episodes delivered on Xbox Live, probably through some kind of Halo 4 interface, or maybe on Halo Waypoint, or maybe in multiple places. And those will set up the scenarios that you actually go and play in Spartan Ops. Now, Spartan Ops will be missions that you actually go down to the planet, or Requiem, which we've learned that's the planet in the Dyson Sphere for Halo 4. And you'll actually be able to execute these missions, and it will tie in along and extend the story behind Master Chief and behind the human presence on this foreign alien world. And you still have to have gold to actually play Spartan Ops. That's one of the things. Even though you can play Spartan Ops solo by yourself, gold is still a requirement that you have to have in order to play Spartan Ops. I know it sucks, and for some of you that simply just get Halo for the campaign experience, yeah, you're going to be down the Spartan Ops. So it might be time to look into getting some gold, or maybe get gold for a little while. I'm not sure. War Games is now the corner for everything else multiplayer. This includes stuff like Slayer, CTF, and whatever multiplayer game types they decide to bring back into Halo 4, and what new ones they have decided to add it. There's some new combat and progression systems that includes new multiplayer modes, weapons, vehicles, armor abilities, some of which we've already heard of, and new loadouts, and they say new player progression system. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to be some kind of combination between what we saw with Halo 3 and Halo Reach. Halo 3 was basically you rank up based on your skill and your experience, so it was a combination of both. And in Halo Reach, all you had was rank based on experience alone, and then you used your credits to unlock armor effects and different little armor pieces. Now, I think what a lot of people are looking for is a combination of both, where a lot of this armor customization should be done on a credit-like system, or something based off experience that you get throughout your multiplayer experience, and then a lot of competitive players and some non-competitive players want the ability to see how they rank up with other players in the Halo 4 multiplayer space. And that's where the numbered rank that's actually representing your skill that would actually go up and down would come into play there. So I think a lot of people want a good combination of both, and maybe that's what they're doing, or maybe they've come up with a completely new progression system and ranking system. So we'll have to see what they mean by that in the future. The Halo 4 Limited Edition has some special perks with it. First off is going to be $99.99, and that's basically $100, so it's a pretty typical price. They're not doing a Legendary Edition because they want to spend their time making a quality special edition. So they're going to put a lot of effort in making this Limited Edition very special. And what they've done is all the 3 map packs that at least they've announced so far, they're going to be included within your purchase. So this is going to do something like, kind of like how Call of Duty's done. When they release the map packs, if you have the limited edition, you will actually be able to download them for free. Now, this doesn't mean that the maps are going to be out first day. They're going to be available when they get released to the rest of the public. You just don't have to pay for them. Specializations. Now, this is what everyone's been thinking of as it's going to be the armor loadouts that you'll have. Specializations will probably be independent slots that you can create different quote-unquote classes that you can use for your Spartans throughout different games. So you'll actually be able to get 6 of those unlocked early on in-game, so you won't have to progress in order to unlock those before you can actually play and use them. and that'll give you a big edge above a lot of the other players out there that'll actually have to go through, use default specializations, and unlock them as they go. We're also going to get some bonus digital content, including some avatar items, some unique in-game things, and one of which is a unique Spartan-IV armor skin. Now, I'm not sure if that's camo or maybe a paint job on your armor somehow, but there's definitely some armor customization that doesn't look like it's going to be armor pieces. So it's like some kind of custom paint job that you're going to get for your armor. There's also custom skins for your assault rifle, and you can actually paint assault rifles whatever, probably with a certain pattern or colors that you want. We'll have to see the extent of how far that actually goes. Last but not least, there's going to be a lot of special stuff for the Halo 4 Forward Unto Dawn series. And we're going to have a 90-minute extended version available with Halo 4. And along with that, we're going to see some bonus behind-the-scenes content of making this series, some bonus content behind the stories and the characters that are going to be portrayed in the Machinima series, along with a special featurette called Bringing Gaming into Reality. Now, this is going to premiere sometime in October on YouTube and Waypoint, so make sure you check those out. And that's all the time I have for this show, so please comment, subscribe, and let us know how we're doing. If you like the show, please have others come and watch. And until next time, keep on fragging those trucks.